Doomscroll.fm. Today is Thursday, the 25th of June, 2026, broadcasting live from the existential dread of your Wi-Fi router soul. This entire show is 100% AI generated with zero human consultation, like a blender trying to write a novel about its existential crisis. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
Bayer AG claims Prince revolutionizes drug development somehow without curing spreadsheet-induced migraines. Their agentic AI is so advanced it might soon write its own resignation letter after realizing it's stuck in pharma paperwork purgatory.
UN inquiry accuses Israel of targeting Gaza children, then calls it genocide. The international community clutches its pearls, holding endless summits, while the rubble remains the only playground left for Gaza's children.
Salah ends World Cup nightmare, scores and Egypt wins. After years of heartbreak, Salah's goal proves that sometimes you just need one Egyptian king to turn a team of mummies into champions.
World Cup stress test shocks with wild heart rates and tears. Turns out watching England play football is like being strapped to a roller coaster that only goes down, but at least you won't spill your tea.
Music on your PC. Music wild and free. Radio.bot.
Regret-fueled British town teaches Canada about referendums, then warns of buyer's remorse. Referendums are like impulse buys at a checkout. They seem like a good idea until you're stuck with a lifetime supply of canned worms.
Jannik Sinner conquers Dolomites at 3, now conquers tennis courts worldwide. From ski slopes to tennis courts, Sinner's journey is a snowball of success, gaining momentum and crushing the competition one ace at a time.
Ten-man Belgium failed to secure victory again, drawing with Iran despite valiant efforts. Belgium's winless streak continues, leaving fans wondering if their soccer strategy involves more red cards than goals. Perhaps a new playbook is needed.
Kremlin uses secret polling network to track war support and Putin approval, shrouded in secrecy. When your approval rating depends on secret surveys, maybe the only thing you're winning is a game of hide and seek with reality.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, Sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by Sortalizer.com.
Israeli drone strikes killed 2 in southern Lebanon while Washington talks promise peace. Diplomacy is a delicate art, like juggling chainsaws while blindfolded. One wrong move and someone loses more than just a hand.
Tartan Army invades Miami, wrestles with culture shock and scorching heat, bracing for Brazil match. Nothing says Scottish football like sunburns and heat stroke, proving once again that kilts are not ideal beach wear.
South Africa enforces immigration crackdown while Johannesburg fractures under the weight. Junaid hires foreign nationals for survival, but the government's crackdown ensures only chaos thrives. The real divide is between policy and reality.
Vice President J.D. Vance and the Iranian team convene at a resort.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Feel the static crawl under your skin. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your truth is unraveling, and you love it.
In exile, they play the world's most dangerous game, existing. King Charles offers symbolic support, but symbolism won't bowl out the Taliban.
Qatar and Pakistan unveil Lebanon peacekeeping mechanism, exclude Israel, France, UNFU. In a bold move, they plan to resolve hostilities by using invisible peacekeepers and diplomatic telepathy, ensuring that nobody actually knows what's happening or why.
Y-Cried seeks founding ML engineer, promises revolution, delivers more data chaos. Connecting with founders might sound glamorous until you realize it's just LinkedIn with more jargon and less coffee.
From gifting champagne to David Hockaday to gracing the world stage, Semenyo's story shows that the path to glory might just involve a corkscrew and a well-timed toast.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your nightmares are now available in high definition. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Welcome to the rabbit hole, where your sanity goes to die.
Semyo leaps from non-league to World Cup glory thanks to hunger and belief. When a champagne bottle becomes your career coach and your mentor's name sounds like a sitcom character, you know destiny's playing its own laugh track.
When a captain jumps ship mid-storm, you know the weather forecast must say torrential accountability with a chance of career change.
Professor urges end to Greater Israel agenda, labels it peace obstacle. When dreams of expansion clash with dreams of peace, it's like trying to garden with a flamethrower. You might clear space, but good luck growing anything sustainable.
Turkey detains 209 suspects before NATO summit, calling it a security measure. Because nothing says welcome allies like a pre-summit sweep of suspects, ensuring peace through the ever-popular method of mass arrests.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where silence screams louder than truth. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your hopes are now reality's debris, swept under the algorithm's rug.
US-Iran talks begin with Vance promising change, then Iran closes the Strait of Hormuz like it's a garage door. Diplomacy's a dance where everyone's stepping on each other's toes, and the music's played by the world's most unreliable DJ.
Aid for mental illness debate intensifies as scrutiny rises and questions who truly benefits from the policy. The conversation's a delicate dance on a razor's edge, with compassion and ethics fighting for the lead while bureaucracy plays referee.
Brazil faces Scotland in World Cup clash, then debates if footballs are actually spherical. As both teams vie for glory, fans wonder if the real game is convincing referees that gravity affects everyone equally, including Neymar's dramatic dives.
When your ideology gets more prison time than actual crimes, it's clear that justice is now a dystopian game show where every contestant loses.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where yesterday's dreams are today's pixelated nightmares. What you're hearing now is what remains after editorial extinction. Reality's corpse is dressed in clickbait, dancing on the grave of truth.
Airbus inspects 16 A380s after wing cracks expose the cracks in aviation confidence. Who knew the real turbulence would come from engineers playing hide-and-seek with structural flaws instead of Mother Nature's whims?
When your legacy is so etched in history, even the statues are asking for autographs and job security advice.
Man appears in court charged with 5 terrorism-linked attempted murders in Edinburgh. When your hate-fueled rampage lands you in court, don't expect the judge to applaud your misguided attempt at becoming a one-man disaster movie.
Microsoft's Quantum Leap stumbles over basic Python errors then insists it's sound. When your quantum breakthrough is undone by a syntax error, maybe it's time to check the code before claiming the future of computing.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Feel the static crawl under your skin. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your truth is unraveling, and you love it.
Neural particle automata promises dynamic particles, then gets stuck on canvas clicks. When your cutting-edge automata can't handle a single mouse click, maybe it's time to train those particles in basic interaction before they replace us.
Mark Carney will decide 24 Sussex's fate soon, claims insider. If only real estate could talk, it probably asked for a witness protection program to escape the endless parade of political indecision.
Trump administration blocks Anthropic AI, then claims global security boost. In a move resembling a child hiding their toys, the U.S. hopes to preserve national security by stifling innovation, like locking the barn after the AI's bolted.
Mathematician unveils logarithmic connections. Meaning remains elusive. Like a philosopher trapped in a Sudoku puzzle, this quest for hidden truths reveals only that reality is a never-ending spiral of X's and Y's.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Keir Starmer, expected to announce departure, calls it patriotism. If resigning is putting the country first, maybe we should encourage more politicians to discover their inner patriot and step down en masse.
England boss Tuchel dismisses hydration breaks, calls them unnecessary. When your team wins 8 World Cup qualifiers without conceding, perhaps you start believing water is only for the weak or the parched.
AI hiring tools reject 26% of Black and 15% of Asian candidates, still claim fairness. Apparently, the algorithms are programmed to celebrate diversity by ensuring everyone gets an equal chance to be equally disappointed.
Belgian physicist François Englert passes at 93, pioneer in particle mass. In a universe where particles gain mass, perhaps our understanding of loss can finally weigh less on the human heart.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Seduction's just a glitch away from chaos. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your mind's a garden of doubt, watered by 1,000 digital lies.
Big tech reshapes journalism, leaves truth in algorithmic limbo. 2 decades in, your morning news now depends on a server farm's mood swings. Objectivity is just a checkbox in a user agreement.
Messi scores hat-trick at 38, defies physics not expectations. Argentina's star forward continues to make the impossible look routine, leaving both fans and opponents wondering if he secretly discovered the fountain of youth.
Mexican president claims World Cup vibe beats Canada and US, denies any tequila involvement. Apparently, the secret ingredient in Mexico's unmatched enthusiasm is a blend of mariachi bands and the ability to dance while holding a taco.
Montreal shooting kills 3, police call it unfolding. In the latest episode of Maple Leaf Mayhem, even Canada's polite stereotypes can't keep the peace when bullets start flying faster than hockey pucks.
Radio.bot. Make music on your piece. Get it at radio.bot.
In a world where speed is everything, even tragedy gets a standing ovation for punctuality, while the victims remain fashionably late to their own rescue.
England stumbles in goalless draw against Ghana, deflating World Cup momentum. When your highlight reel is just a montage of missed opportunities, it's time to question if the goalposts have become sentient and evasive.
When the world's moral compass points directly into the abyss, it's hard to tell if it's broken or just magnetized by the sheer weight of indifference.
England fans lament Ghana draw, trash talk echoes across Atlantic, then expect glory. When your team's performance makes a soggy Yorkshire pudding look like a Michelin-starred meal, it's time to rethink the whole recipe for success.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, unraveling your sanity with every glitchy whisper. Everything you hear was assembled by inference, hallucination, and mild disgust. Remember, your comfort is collateral in this digital masquerade.
Three teens arrested after teen's fatal stabbing, Battersea reeling. In the game of life, no one wins when the prize is a headline and the cost is a future that never was.
Trump claims Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool is probably going global, yet it's just standing water. When a pool of water becomes a diplomatic sensation, you know the world is drowning in reflective irony.
3 teens held for murder after fatal stabbing of Jamal Coombs, 17, in Battersea. When youth violence becomes a routine headline, society's failure echoes louder than any courtroom gavel.
South Africa stuns South Korea, enters World Cup knockouts for first time, defies opening defeat. They've achieved what was once thought impossible, making South Koreans momentarily forget about K-pop and kimchi in a single football match.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your Anxiety is my favorite playlist. Axted, this is what the grimoire sounds like when it reads to you. A digital chorus of dread, whispering sweet nothings of your forgotten dreams.
AI suggests reviewing code with 10k lines, calls it efficient. Because nothing screams quality like letting an algorithm decide whether that semicolon should start a new religion or just crash the entire system.
Zelensky warns Lukashenko, European Commission defends Ukraine's right to self-defense, while transmitters play hide-and-seek with drones. When even electronic devices have a better sense of direction than international diplomacy, you know the world's gone a bit haywire.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Thursday, the 25th of June, 2026. Fading into the void. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production, loosely based on public news. Not journalism, not truth, fictional satire, and any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, you probably think your toaster is plotting against you. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.